I've been getting a lot of requests to make advanced level lessons in this series, so this is one of those. And if you would like to see more advanced level lessons, please let me know in the comments below. If you are not yet at that level, while it's fine to learn this, I would recommend at least taking notes, but not stressing about using it yourself just yet. There is a single syllable that you can attach before a verb that doesn't change the meaning of the verb at all, but strongly changes its feeling. Now, 저 attaches to certain verbs, and it has the meaning itself of wildly, or violently, or recklessly, exaggeratedly, or even just a lot. Now, many of these verbs that can have this attached in front of them will be in the dictionary, but a lot are not. So if I were to just give you the verb 처먹다, can you guess what it might feel like? Now, the original verb obviously is 먹다, but I explained that 쳐 can have the meaning of wildly, violently, recklessly, exaggeratedly, or a lot. So what could that mean? So you're eating a lot, or you're just wildly just eating, shoving food into your mouth? That sort of meaning. To pig out. Now, before we go any further with this, and I need to say this early in the video, this one syllable can actually make your verb sound almost like a swear word. Now, I said almost. It does not make your verb into a swear. 처먹다 is not a swear word, but it sounds much stronger than simply saying 먹다. This really feels like you're saying scarfing food down your pie hole. Like that sort of feeling to it. So it can have a harsh feeling, and just keep that in mind that although it's not a swear, depending on how it's being used and who it's being used with, it can have a very strong feeling. So to clarify that, these would never be used in polite speech. You would never write this verb or any verbs with this on your essays. You wouldn't say them to your teachers. You wouldn't say them to strangers. So then here are some of the most common verbs that you will see this syllable used with. First of all, it's in the title, 쳐던지다. This is the same as the verb 던지다, which means to throw. But now you have the meaning of wildly throw, or exaggeratedly throw, or violently, or recklessly, or just, throw a bunch of stuff, throw something a lot. YEET. So in English, we might say also to chuck something. Well, which one of these would you use in an essay, or to your teachers, or to strangers? And which would you just use with your closest friends? Again, 쳐던지다 is not a swear word, but it is definitely a slangy word, and it has a strong meaning. So keep that in mind and be very careful how you use any of these verbs. There's not enough time in this lesson to go over every single action verb that uses this, but I did want to cover a few more common ones. 쳐 입다 and 쳐 신다 for putting on clothes. 입다 would be something that you wear, 신다 would be something that you put on your feet. So we might just say to throw on, like to throw on a pair of shoes, or to throw on a shirt, like that. 쳐 놓다. From 넣다, to put something in, to insert something. This would be like to shove or to throw something in, like to just shove a USB drive into your computer. Never do that though. 쳐 때리다, so hitting. This would be like violently hitting, or exaggeratedly, or recklessly, or wildly just hitting. So maybe to smack. 쳐 마시다, so drinking something, downing a drink or something like that. And it's kind of tough to translate the exact meaning of these because the feeling is a little bit stronger than what I can do in English. And finally is 쳐 바르다. 바르다 would normally be used for like spreading or applying makeup, for example. So if you were applying makeup with 쳐 바르다, you might say like to cake on makeup. Also, one thing is, note the spelling of this. This is 쳐. It's not the same as a verb that starts with this, 쳐들다, which simply means to like lift something. This does not have any sort of strong or negative meaning in it. All right, there are so many more verbs like this, but I just wanted to introduce a few of the most common ones. So that's all you need to know. Again, I'll repeat it. I said it in the beginning. Just understand that these give your verbs a much stronger feeling. So be extra careful who you're using it with. And yeah, don't blame me if someone asks, hey, where'd you learn that? Like that, just say you found it online. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you've seen verbs with this before and which ones you've seen. And I will see you again in another episode. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.